I'm present here in Azad Maidan at the moment where drivers pretty much from across Maharashtra have come here to protest against the Ola, Uber and Rapido companies, and at the same time they are also protesting against the transport department and very specifically the transport minister, that is Pratap Sarnaik, who has been referred to as a Tesla minister in this protest. I have with me Mr. Dr. Keshav Shirsagar, who is leading this protest. Let us try and talk to him to understand where exactly is this protest, which started almost a fortnight ago, going from now onwards. Dr. Shirsagar, a lot of people have come here. We're expecting more people to join. If you could just briefly explain what this protest is to us, it would be of great help.
You can see the biggest question right now we have is who is bigger, Ola, Uber, Rapido or the elected government, because the companies are not listening to government at all. You all can see the government have issued many directions and orders to companies to comply with the rates that has been issued by the government, but company is not obeying the orders of the government. Also, around 6 FIRs have been registered against Ola, Uber, Rapido for running bike taxis in Maharashtra of the white number plate, but still the companies are using the white number plate bike taxis, though they don't have license for that. They should be ideally blacklisted by the government, but these people gave them a license for 1 month again, although they are not obeying the rules of the government, and that's why we are protesting. The question is that who is bigger? Why officers are not able to take any action against the companies? Is it because of sponsorship that the minister received from the companies? The officers are not able to take any strict action against the companies, and they are taking actions only against the drivers.
Dr. Shirsagar, we also saw that a reference was made to the transport minister as Tesla minister, and we have received videos where these protesters have symbolically begged for money so that they can give it to the transport minister. So what is that entire symbolic protest about?
What could be the ideal conflict of interest is what we saw in last month. The FIR has been filed against Rupen. 6 FIR have been filed by the transport ministry, and within 3 days the minister of the ministry got the sponsorship for the for his own event of the Dahiyandi Pro Govinda, and for that the same company against whom the FIR have been filed gave the sponsorship. They gave the hefty amount to minister. That's why we are asking minister, we will sponsor your event in 2026, and rather than doing favors to these rich companies, you start acting with the law and let the people of this state survive, and you should take what ideal steps you are supposed to take.
You've been protesting for quite some time now. Have the companies reached out to you? Have you had any sort of communication with the company, any sort of a reassurance by them? Ola, Uber, Rapido and all of them?
Whatever meetings happened, they happened in the office of Ayuktalaya, Transport Ministry. In those meetings, companies said they will give the rates on their applications. They have also given undertaking to the officers, but no change have been seen in the applications in last 2 months. We are protesting from 15 July.
Dr. Shirsagar, finally help me understand what is going to be the future course of this protest, because you were just telling the protesters that you are waiting to meet the transport minister, you'd be hoping to meet him today. So what is the future course of this entire protest?
We are trying our best to go ahead step by step, and if we tried our best to stay in the constitutional limit, and we also want to stay in the constitutional limit, but if minister is not going to follow the rule, if officers are not going to follow the rule, why should only we should follow the rule? And if they don't meet our whatever we are expecting them to do, then we have no option but to stay chakka jam, and we will ensure that the whole Mumbai, whole Pune and whole Nagpur is stopped.
Finally, also this was supposed to be some sort of a political protest as well, because from what I know, the drivers were going to take an oath to not vote for Mahayuti again. Is that right?
That's what the thing is. We are expecting the people who are elected by us should work for us, but if they are working for the companies only, then we will take oath that we will not vote for Mahayuti in this corporation election, and that's why we are here also today. We'll see what he says, minister says, and if he don't respond in the proper manner positively as he's been doing since last 2 months, if he takes us lightly, we will ensure that there are around 18 lakh drivers in Maharashtra, and we have around 70 to 80 lakh voters whose livelihood depends on this profession. And if the minister don't agree to meet our demands, which are fair demands, you all know, then we will take an oath to vote against Mahayuti in this corporation election.
There we heard it from Dr. Shirsagar, who elaborated on the cause of this protest and how exactly is it going to go ahead in the future course, where it might also take some sort of a political undertaking. With camera person Prahlad Shinde, this is Anuj Raid reporting for Indie TV from Mumbai.